doing? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Sorry, I wasn't out there with craziness last night, but I was trying to show some stuff that was happening out there, different Twitter videos, things like that. So you guys might have already seen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If I was a grifter, I would ask you to hit the like button. And if I was also a grifter, I would ask you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. And if I was a super grifter, I'd ask you to hit the notification bell. I think it's over here. And make sure you hit all notifications or push notifications, all that. If I was a grifter, okay. If you like grifters, then do those things. If you like me, you can do those things. But I'm not a grifter. Okay. Are you sure? Oh, and also, if you're a human in the chat, put a 1. If you're not a human if you're not sure if you're a human, debatable, 2. And if you're definitely not human, put a 3. Okay. I don't know why I do that. It's just a habit of mine. Okay, let's get into this. Make this easier to see for you, everybody. There you go. There you go. First, we got Haley that was down there. Nice person, it seems. She does some different things. She kind of takes clips and things like that. Let's see what she saw here with. Evidently, she's standing down by Tommy Boy down there, and some guys came up to her and gave a little pointing gesture. You're such a fucking bore, dude. Do the neck thing. See that? Like school teachers do that. That sort of thing that kind of is a reference to what happened to Charlie. Just disgusting that people can sort of act like that. Very much so. We got a few ones. We got a few people that aren't sure out there about their humanity. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I should know you're definitely not sure about your humanity. So it might a railroad. So that you're a railroad. You're not a human. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see what else. Thank you guys for hanging out there. I appreciate it. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. You betcha. Anybody else say anything cool stuff up here? I missed it already, maybe. Is that the thing up in Canada or something like that? Not the ostrich. Is the ostrich? I was kind of reporting on that not too long ago or something like that. I don't know what's going on up there. I haven't looked into that as much. Later today, I might do a little more of a regular news thing and try to find out about some of that stuff too, unless you know something about it that I don't. Okay, let's get into this stuff a little bit more here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. But anyway, that's the silly behavior that they basically showed all day. But just give you that example there. Here, that bookmark there. Give Haley a follow if you haven't done it already. That's Chad here. He was down there a lot of the days. I'll give you kind of an explanation and kind of some of the behavior. I haven't seen this, but I'm assuming he's going to talk about some of the events from last night to OAN here. So listen to what Chad had to say here. He was there all night.
Absolutely. We have so much video of watching.
And the Portland Police Department and Chief are going to have a surprise from Trump's DOJ. But fill us in on the response you've seen from that mayor, from the local prosecutor, and from the chief of police. Because to me, these three are so corrupt, they're the ones allowing this to happen every day.
It's absolutely. We have so much video of watching, we call them Cop Tifa, because Antifa runs the police here. It's absolutely evident. We have every bit of that type of video out there to the point where we have people out here. See, we have here, look at how triggered they get. Look at that. Yeah, Antifa runs the cops.
Oh, you know, because my brother's a cop.
Well, your brother needs to do a better job because he's terrible at it.
Yeah, please tell him not to interrupt our interview. Yeah, go harass somebody else, pal. Go harass somebody else.
Everybody doing a show, but you're not going to come up here. The cops are Antifa.
You're full of crap. You're just full of shit.
We've got the video that shows otherwise. Yeah, we do.
Portland. This is Portland for you. There where people attack you for having an opinion, and when you're busy having a conversation with someone else, they'll come up and sort of give you a hard time. Like, what the heck?
If you could hear me, I'd fill him in on what we've seen cops do.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Dan Ball has a question for you.
Yeah, since you're going to interrupt my show, pal.
Go ahead, Dan. I'll give him the question.
Between Antifa.
Do you know the Summer of Love in 1969 is over? Do you realize the hippie movement died long ago? You obviously went and got a job.
Antifa means anti-fascist.
Not when you use it.
Who is this guy? The guy on the right is Chad Caton, I think I pronounced his name right there. It was there last night, seeing a lot of the craziness. Live streamer, Twitter person. I think he used to be on the radio also. The guy on the left is an OAN host on American News. And The Portland guy on the right is evidently the brother of a Portland police officer, or something like that, I guess. But based on his age, I'm guessing his brother was back when Portland police were doing their jobs, things like that, where they actually went after crime and kind of back Antifa type groups, things like that. That's my guess. But he thinks that they're still like that today. You guys are very nice to me today. Maybe I'll come on at this time more often.
Chad,
Play a game.
just
There,
walk
go play
away from
games.
that guy.
You know why?
Go play games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Just walk away. Just ignore him. Just
Yeah,
ignore
we
him.
the people do.
He's
71
one.
million
He's one of
us.
them. He's one of
71
those.
million of
He's-
He's a little aggressive, you know. Even though he's like, he should just kind of walk away and ignore the guy, say have a good day or whatever. He sort of still wants to antagonize a little bit there, but not to the point of being rude or anything like that, you know. But you guys are so cool with this. 100 people out here. It doesn't say that I'm live. If it said live IRL, then, you know, I don't mind getting the 400 or 500 people watching me, but this is just a news stream basically. But
one of those
Trump for
older
president. Get over
white
it.
liberals who thinks that Antifa is
are
fighting
so
a
full.
fascist
Why
king
you
like
wearing
Trump.
this?
Louis, getting
He
mad.
doesn't
Get mad.
understand how
You want
violent
to see
they
the
get.
knife
Look
pull
at
they
him.
did earlier?
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, okay. I bet you do.
Wow.
See, this is what we're dealing with. This is
I
how
know.
stupid things are out here. No, you can't. Excuse me.
he's trying to be like the Portland version of Alex Stein. Like he doesn't know how to troll very good. Hey, Cat, there. And Cat, I did not grift for that. Just FYI. People still want to call me a big time grifter or a reverse grifter and all this stuff. I did not grift for that there too. Plus, she might want to see me sing or something like that. I don't think that's what she wants to do, but I need to work on my voice and everything today. So that's the reason I put that goal or whatever. If you send 5 of those $2 things or whatever, then I'll sing a song for you at the end of the day. Okay. Not that you have to. Not that you have to. I'm just saying if you want to help my singing skills and help my voice sound a little bit better because I don't have water with me right now. So you don't have to. That would be a nice thing, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Get
Yeah.
out. Back up from me. I need
Hey,
you to give me room.
If he
before I
touches you,
handle
we got it on camera, and we'll
Yeah,
get him
we
for
got it on
assault
camera.
for you.
This
There
is
you
what
go.
happens.
Cam's
We are
backing him
here
up.
in the. We are here.
Oh,
Back off.
Whoa, 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 brother. That's assault.
Guys about to
That's
You
assault.
better give your name. You're getting arrested
That's
tonight,
assault,
pal.
man. This is what I'm talking about. You.
guess who got it on video? Not only the camera there, but Cam Higby's right over there. When was this? This must have been this morning. He might be out to lunch today. He's not live streaming right now. That's why you guys are watching me right now here because Cam's not live, right? Anyway.
Got it right here. This is why I came to the ICE facility to do this hit, Dan.
And that's not
Because
some
this is
crazy
the stuff we're dealing
23-year-old
with.
kid in all
This is
black
a
mask
boomer.
in his face.
It's a
He's like a
full-on
70-year-old white
liberal
liberal
boomer.
crazy man.
What's your name? America wants to know.
Yeah. What's your name, pal?
What's your name?
say it again.
Don't worry, we've got people that are going to watch your show because we have great people out there that are doing
Yeah.
the research and they're giving us names, they're giving us jobs, arrest records.
I'm not a friggin' grifter. Not a grifter. Okay? See, Kat's one of those people that calls me a grifter, but then she also gives me money at the same time. So if I'm a bad guy grifter, then why is she giving me money? I don't understand this. Women, I can't understand them anyway. But anyway, it's just you, Kat. It was that thing we already just saw there. I know that guy over there was just kind of putting himself in between the Chad and the guy or whatever. He wasn't really pushing him or anything like that, and then the guy all of a sudden shoved him. We'll see more crazy stuff. This is light. We're doing most of it. I didn't even know this. I was just doing it for the news bit.
When they want to dox us, we're doing it back. See, this is what I'm talking about, Dan. We can only be nice so long, and we stay within the law, but we fight back. This is our country, damn it. And I took an oath, you took an oath, and that's what we need to do. Stand in the breach with these radical communists that we're dealing
Amen.
with right here.
Amen.
Hey guys, there's another poll question. There's another poll question in there, but just what conservative news source do you use? You probably use multiple news sources, but what's your main TV news source? You know, 1 for Fox News, 2 for Newsmax, 3 for OAN, 4 for something else, Lindell TV. I think those are like the 3 of the big ones anyway. News Nation, they're kind of middle. Let's see what else we got on the road here. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out there. Not that I'm grifting or anything like that. I don't grift for likes or anything like that. These other grifter types of Kat there, she knows a lot about these grifter types out there that try to say, give me money, give me money, give me money. I'm not one of those guys, okay? But if you do want to see me sing at the end of this thing, you'll see the gold thing over there. There we go. Check it. Let's see what else we got here. Sorry about this one here. One bad dude, whoever that is, did this little TikTok thing here. What's this about?
Poster for the people who own the camp. Right.
Being a political sex symbol is tough.
I'm pretty sure this is the poster of the owners of the camp. Hey, Alyssa, is this the poster for the people who own the camp? Right here?
Oh, this is when I didn't see somebody else was with Cam the other day, and then when he ended up getting this poster here.
I think it is.
I think so. Not sure.
When I was down there the other day, day before this, I think that somebody told me in the chat that they had already taken this off. Otherwise, I was going to go try to see where this was. But now I see where it was. It's kind of right in the middle of that camp area, and I don't like to go over there if I don't have alone anyway.
No, I have not made the poster yet, sadly.
Oh, now they want it. He wants a souvenir. It's a lot of tape.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, can I have it? Yeah, I'll take it. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Oh.
I got the poster, guys.
Got it back.
It's awesome. This is the poster for the people who own the camp.
I see how I got it. I thought when Cam did it or whatever, he said the other guy pulled it and dropped it, and it slipped out of his hands as he was trying to take it off, and he was going to sort of keep it himself so that Cam couldn't get it, but it just slipped out of his hands, and then it was like easily detachable at that point for Cam. You gotta not use so much anger when you're pulling things off, guys. Don't use so much anger.
This is my deed of sale.
You got
This
it.
is my deed.
You got it.
I own the camp.
We got it.
I wonder if that's the same black guy that later on that kind of went after Cam. If you remember what happened to Cam later in the night, we'll probably see some of that here. Thank you for still watching, guys. Try to help my duration time or whatever. My duration time is usually like 3 or 4 minutes of a watcher watching me, so see if we can bump it up to like 5 minutes. That's what a grifter would say. I'm just saying, just if you want to be nice to me. Not a grifter. This is a little interview with somebody that was down there that's, I think she's a conservative, but not really a MAGA type conservative or something like that. Ocean Plot did a nice job with his interviews here. Let's check. Maybe we won't do the whole thing here. Don't want to bore you too much with the interview, but I was curious about this one here.
So we were just talking. You just got here today, right?
Yeah, just like a couple hours ago.
And you're staying through Sunday.
Yes.
Why are you out here?
I mean, look at it. Like, it's glorious. It's like
a story.
glorious shit show. It's like, I've been covering the streams that have been, out in front of the facility for weeks now, and so I thought like I have to come out and see it myself.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
I
quiet
think that,
tonight.
Well, there's a lot of mental illness out here. I can definitely tell that. Like the random shouting and yelling and starting fights where there doesn't need to be a fight. And so, I mean, I suspect it's going to be pretty slow for the next couple of days, but I'm looking forward to the dance party on Friday.
Yeah. What do you think about the National Guard? There's rumors they're still blocked, but they may come, but we don't know.
I think Trump should just do it already. I need Trump to be the fascist that they want him to be. And I think that like this pussyfooting around about like the court orders just start.
Yeah, the Sage Singers there. I'm not sure if Cam used my clip when he sort of showed the clip of him singing with the Sage Singers or whatever. But yeah, I was watching that on Cam Higby's stream and then gave him the clip there. So other people probably did too. I don't know which clip he used.
Are coming and arresting people, honestly.
Just see what happens. Yeah.
Just give it a try. Maybe they let them out. You arrest them again.
So people online call you like the resident expert on Antifa.
Yeah.
I've interviewed a few people out here who say like Antifa doesn't exist. I'm not Antifa. I just.
Let's see her opinions here. If she's the resident expert on Antifa, I can think of 3 or 4 friends of mine that would be pretty big resident experts on Antifa from the right. Let's check her opinions here.
Like fascists, what is Antifa?
Antifa is a highly decentralized organization, and far left is around doing violent, disruptive actions called direct actions. They organize around, becoming one collective identity when they dress up in black bloc. They want to overthrow the government. They want to abolish ICE. They want to abolish borders. I've just been at their book fairs for the last couple days, so I can tell you definitively they are definitely a real thing, but it is decentralized, so there's not an unofficial hierarchy.
Would you?
There's a hierarchy. If you go in, see the investigations that go deep inside Antifa and everything, there's different levels within Antifa, within Rose City Antifa, things like that, just like, a fraternity and everything. There's the plebes, there's the next level, there's the next level. Maybe not a national thing or whatever, but within each Antifa group, whatever, they always act the same from what I've seen anyway. So decentralized nationally, maybe, but they do have their hierarchy for sure.
Say when people say there's no Antifa out here, that's false.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Antifa is a very distinct group on the far left. They have a very distinct set of behaviors, beliefs, ideologies.
Stay with me, guys. We'll get to the fun stuff.
Practices, stuff like that.
And maybe a lot of people say you can just tell when the light changes, when the sun goes away, there's like a shift change and different people come out. Is that when the direct action and Antifa folks show up? Or?
Well, Antifa definitely likes doing direct action at night.
Yeah, I agree with you there. She said far leftists or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird how when they call that thing or whatever, when the right and left and everything, and it circles around. If you're so far right and you're so far left, you're almost have the same beliefs at that point there. What is the word I'm thinking of? But anyway, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because it makes it a lot easier for them to commit violent acts and then get away with it.
What is the thing I'm thinking of? When the wheel or something like that.
But they're not opposed to doing it during the day, but they are rather strategic about that.
And these are probably different from the normie protesters who are out here with signs, right?
Yes, I saw that thing there. Maybe somebody was watching that when I was watching that, and she was going after this one guy there that thought she was a leftist or something like that, and thought his questions were making her look bad or something like that. I don't know if she called it an attack or anything like that, but the guy, from what I saw, was only asking her questions. What's the thing I'm thinking of? Somebody's got to know what I'm talking about. You're confused? Okay. It's, where you have this sort of measurement of how far right or how far left somebody's at and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, so if you look at the No Kings people, the No Kings protesters are completely different than Antifa. In fact, Antifa and a lot of far leftists were completely shit talking the No Kings protest. So yeah, very different groups.
So, and a lot of the narrative by the local politicians has been that this is peaceful and that there's no safety concerns.
Yeah, evidently she's done her studies or whatever, did some research or something like that. I don't know too much about who she is.
Down here. Do you think that's calculated? Is that a spun narrative, and why?
I mean, I think that it's just provable that there have been people that have been hurt at these protests simply for having the wrong opinion. But it's also just you can look around. There's graffiti everywhere. They're tagging street signs and buildings and putting their stuff everywhere. There's a giant ass encampment on the sidewalk. It's is it peaceful? Well, maybe it is mostly peaceful, but that doesn't mean that they're not trying to be disruptive and engaging in actions that will eventually spark what could be a very violent encounter.
Last question for you. People at home basically are curious what's going on in Portland. What do you think about the situation so far? What is going on here?
I mean, to me, this seems like a rather organized, disruptive event designed to stall the operations of ICE, prevent deportations, and just generally be a nuisance. And that's what Antifa's been trying to do.
Political compass, yes, but it's a certain type of compass that I'm thinking of when I'm looking at what the thing is I'm thinking of. Right, left compass, multi-axis, political compass, a Nolan chart. No, that's not. Come on, Google would be better to help me out with that stuff here. Compass. Sorry, I was trying to. When you have something in your head and you want to find the answer to it, and you can't remember what it was.
Has been organizing against ICE since January. So this is the culmination of months and months and months of organizing where basically they're just trying to be pains in the ass to prevent as many deportations as possible. And you can see the impact that it's had on their operations.
Last question for you. Do you worry about your safety out here?
Yes and no. I've been to a lot of far left events and I haven't gotten hurt yet, but the yet is critical to that. I'm definitely being cautious, making sure I'm around people. I don't want to get caught alone with them and stuff like that. But, you know, fingers crossed, hopefully nothing happens, but you never know.
Yeah. What's your handle one more time?
Dr. Carlin B, DrKarlyn, the letter B, and that's on X and YouTube.
Thank you so much. Good to speak with you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Dr. Carlin B. Did he link her thing in this thing here? There it is. I'll follow her just to follow her. Oh, actually, does have a lot of people watching her. Let's go back here and see what else we can see. So you guys want to see all the crazy action and things like that, don't you? I know you guys are drama people. It's okay. Gotta fix your hair first. Here's one. Let's see the bad news first here. One of our patriots, William, this guy here, who I don't follow. I'll follow now. Got arrested tonight. He sprayed someone who assaulted him in the chaos, and of course, Portland police got him and not the other person, right? Video by Tommy Boy. And guess what you're hearing in the background there? Those aren't patriotic people or common sense people that would sort of be sad some looks like maybe older gentleman got arrested, you know. No, that would be leftists / anarchists. Full on that political compass thing that I can't remember the name of.
Boo! Boo! Don't arrest the violent ones, arrest the ones that defend themselves.
How many cops does it take to arrest one guy here? You know, if this was an Antifa person here that was being arrested here, they would need like 6 or 7 cops just to kind of stand between the lane of Antifa and the arrest here. Over here, you got one guy who basically is standing guard, you know, between the right wingers and the arresting officers.
In Portland, do whatever, bro. It's all legal.
Yeah.
So I can do that, right? You can give them protection. Yeah. You go join them.
We love you too.
Yeah. Social reply. Yeah.
You'll be out in a few hours, bro. Don't trip.
Nobody's so sure he's got a MAGA hat on. He'll be in there all night.
You'll be out in a few hours, bro. Don't trip.
Huh? I got you.
We all knew it was coming. Cop Tifa, yeah.
There's Cop Tifa.
Cop Tifa.
That's the one bad thing about Twitter videos too. Although I think I'm streaming on Twitter right now anyway, but is the fact that when you replay them or whatever, they don't look so clean like this, you know.
Right here. Get surrounded by people and attacked and use pepper spray self-defense and you still get arrested.
We got you. There's Pam Tifa over here in the
Pam Tifa always comes when there's drama. Who pepper sprayed who?
This is the person here, supposedly. You'll probably see her in other videos coming up. There's Cam Higbee to your right there also. And that gimbal got destroyed later on in the evening there. But anyway, supposedly she was, correct me if I'm wrong, she was at J6 as part of the MAGA crew that went into the building, and she did not accept a pardon from Trump and said that she was guilty or something like that. Yes, other people that were there also said they were guilty of going in or something like that, or interfering and things like that. You're not special in that respect. You're special in other respects, but not in the respect where she pleaded guilty. Other people did too. But they may not have pleaded guilty to conspiracy and things like that, you know. Pam Tifa. That's what I'm sort of thinking there. I can't confirm that or anything like that. But if you look at my other video on Twitter a little while ago, and there was this lady that was outside there, I think somebody did confirm it maybe, that she's out there saying, ICE, that you don't deserve the air you breathe, you don't deserve the light that you see, you don't deserve these other things, you know. If that's the same lady, it's just like mental case, you know.
Oh shit, quit crying. Go wipe your eyes.
I'll give her a little credit. She tries to have conversations, you know, with people on the right, you know, but it's as much of support as I would give her.
Go dry your eyes. Go dry your eyes, Pammy.
Okay, see what else we got going on here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Not that I'm grifting, but like Pharmacat you saw in the chat there, she calls me a big time grifter. I'm not a grifter. I'm just saying, checking on certain other things over here. We'll watch what happens here in a little bit here. But I wanted to see what your guys' answer to that poll question was. Are you guys going to have fun this weekend? Was the answer to the poll. 131 votes. Thank you so much, guys. 31% say you guys are going to have tons of fun. 31% said maybe a little fun. That makes a total of 62% that say you're going to have fun. And then another 40% almost say you're not going to have fun, basically. Okay, at least we got more people that are going to have fun this weekend. Okay, good. All right, it's always good to have fun. Let's see what's going on up in here. Just take you back. Does this have a description on it here? 2 Antifa rioters at the Portland ICE facility on Thursday tried to block the driveway with themselves and umbrellas. They instantly regretted it as pepper balls rained down upon them. Antifa extremists scrambled away in fear. And just in case you doesn't like this, the pepper balls were candies that the ICE was giving them, just kind of candies that were thrown out to them. That's what they mean by pepper balls. Candy, free candy. No, you're supposed to catch the candy. Catch the candy. Catch the candy. Come on now, guys. Catch the candy. You guys like to act like juveniles. They're trying to give you candy so you can be juvenile-ish. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, this is an interesting one here. Give me your thoughts on this one here, guys. Suppose that you see the Portland police guy. Pause. You'll see the Portland police guy here walk this guy away here. That got arrested for attacking Cam. Maybe we'll see what happened earlier on that one there, but he's getting walked away, and he's the guy that had the F ICE and F Trump flags out there. He's walking away, and the police officer on the right, you'll see here, lifts up the flag. Is he lifting them up in the sense that he agrees with the message, or is he lifting them up because he's trying to get them off the ground, or some other reason that maybe the guy wants to make sure that they didn't get dirty or something like that? I'm trying to think of other possible reasons why the Portland police officer would raise up this flag. Give me your thoughts here as you see it. Watch. And it would be pointless to do this anyway, is my thing. Like, nobody's watching him except for a few cameras possibly still, you know, like the one that's right there. So it's not like he's advertising this to somebody else. So what reason does he have to raise that flag? It could, maybe part of it was getting stuck or something like that in his hand, and he was kind of freeing the part in the hand or something like that. I'm trying to think of possible reasons why he's sort of raising it up like that. Let me see if your guys' thoughts. They don't think you're trying to hide it. Interesting thoughts. Hey, thanks, guys. He pumped it several times. Yeah. I maybe so, but you know, sometimes if you're like trying to loosen something up or something like that, you know, maybe not a flag, but some sort of a your pant leg or something like that. You need to sort of tug on your pant leg a couple times to kind of get it down if it's up. Maybe that's the reason. I'm not saying it is, but I wouldn't put it past some of these cops that are down there, though. You want to see it again or not? I'll let you see it again just for the heck of it. You guys want a second opinion or something? The trophy. And he held it away from him too, you know. If he was trying to fix it, he'd probably hold it closer to him, you know. But he was kind of holding it away, like da, 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 da. Anyway, curious on that situation. Not too big a deal, but I thought I'd point that out. What else we got here? We got a Antifa member assaulted a PPD officer for the police department with no consequence except a shove. Here, let's see what happened here. Right, short one.
You're gonna put yourself on the line to be arrested. You should come.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how they're not getting arrested though. But they don't get arrested.
It's state, is it not? No,
Yeah, that is state.
Put yourself on the line to be arrested. You should come.
Yeah.
Hey!
Sort of push him with the umbrella. Is that basically what they're talking about there? So we got sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how they're not getting arrested though. But they don't get arrested.
It's state, is it not? No,
Yeah, that is state. No, that's state. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it's half and half. Yeah, like some of them I saw state somewhere. And they're not going to arrest them. That's insane. And they're not going to be arrested.
Why? What reasons would they not be arrested if they did shove a cop? The Portland police would give the reason like there's too many of them, that it would cause a disruption or something like that. So we want to arrest them today. We'll put it up for investigation. The reason most of us on the right would say that they're not arrested is because their bosses say, do whatever you can do to not arrest the leftists. For whatever reason, the politicians say that. Anyway, that was that video there.
You're gonna put yourself on the line
Oh,
to be arrested. You should come.
Yeah.
Oh, that Costin, that was a good video for Costin. He's kind of a good guy out there too. JD Delay. Oh, sorry, I see some of the commenters that are first ones to say that are usually people I follow. Anyway. They think they're in on it. They think they're in on some of the nonsense that goes on. This little media guy here, Cam Higby's thing here that Tommy retweeted here. Let's see what this one was. Masked thug pulls up and threatens to shoot somebody. Okay, this is interesting.
That we get support from the community. Shelley said that on Twitter. That's not a mother.
But this guy here, he's media or something like that. You know, not that media has to be completely unbiased, but he just kind of went off all night on yelling and screaming and things like that. This guy here did too. This guy's name was like Daniel or something like that. I don't know.
Look on the motherfucking, look at the No Kings protesting the funding, bro. Motherfucker. Down here, everything we get is from the community. No, bullshit. Soros, motherfucker.
Looks like he's being very threatening and menacing and parking on the road. So there was your first legal boo-boo. Running up on somebody like that. Number two.
You've been cool, bro.
Something about shot. You can imagine the first words where shot was.
Threatening to shoot, Tommy.
Don't be threatening to shoot people down here, bro.
Oh, feels like I'm in Chicago.
You need to let her leave. You need to let her right now. This is not your street.
Thanks for the watches on Twitch also, guys. I appreciate it. Funny thing is, I use Twitch as kind of a place to see the trolls from, but lately I get a lot of cool people on Twitch, so thank you so much.
It's not your street either, Dustin. No. Dustin Ragsdale.
Not doxing, but this Ragsdale was the name of that guy over there. Yeah, it wasn't too big a deal there. You guys want to see more of the crazy stuff than that. That wasn't super crazy. I mean, there was crazy people in the video, but you know, different things. Yeah, this will be cool in the chat. Everybody's so nice in the chat. Let me just check and see what else is going on in the chat while you look at. Oh, this is when they went to in this situation here. This is after the fact where Cam got knocked down, got his phone knocked down, got pushed down. He's trying to find his phone, and the phone, they tracked it down to a garbage can, I believe is what this was here. Not that I need to give you guys the thing there, but it's a sort of an after event here. That's it. Yep. I appreciate you guys hanging out and having good conversations in the chat. You guys are so cool. You'd be more cool if you gifted. No, that's what a grifter would say. That's what a grifter would say. A grifter would say, make sure to hit the like button and do those other things. Not a grifter, okay? Just making sure you guys know that, okay? Not trying to be mean. And I need to play some music here. You guys don't have enough music in your life. Here's some music for you. Okay, 15 seconds. That should be enough music for the rest of the day for you. Let's check this out.
Z, it's my phone. Wait. Yeah, got it. I told you. Was that an Android phone? No, it's an iPhone, and they destroyed this one. I saw it. Totally shattered. It won't even turn on. It was turning on. It was white and black.
Notice Cam's really upset here because he's had most of the day here. Oops, let me make it bigger. Most of the day and everything, the police have done nothing to kind of help out for the most part. You know, they've tried to help out. It looked like they were trying to help out, but for the most part, they haven't really been very responsive. But still being nice, still answering questions, and doing what the police tell them to do at this point here. If this had been the leftists that were being asked questions by of Antifa, what would they be doing? You'd see umbrellas in their face, masked up, not answering any questions, right? But the people on the right, even though they're really upset with what the cops are doing right now, what are they doing? Answering questions, being cooperative, letting everyone know that for law and order, you know, even though some Portland police politicians are not for those same things, but you can also see how his thing or whatever got bent back there too. He was trying to use it later on, but it wasn't really working too good. And my recommendation, not that Cam's watching, he's probably live streaming right now, but anyway, it would be to, when you at night or something like this, when it starts to go off, switch from your gimbal. Use the gimbal during the day like I do because I'm a chicken or something like that. Other reasons I can't go out at night. But anyway, use a solid, strong, a selfie stick type thing or something like that, you know, or use one of those things where you can hold it steady, the thing at the back of it, you know, the things put on the back of those things, whatever you call those things, just so you can hold it nicely that way there. But because that way you could just grab it easier. Just a recommendation. Let me have you guys watch the rest of this. I'll be right back.
It's a brand new phone. Yeah. Okay, so did you get anybody information there before I get through? Oh, I had to file a police report earlier when they fucking attacked me. Let's make it so you get your information and file a report. You guys gotta close this shit off.
This fucking shit needs to go, man.
Destroyed all my shit.
It's all this shit.
Yeah, I just bought the fucking phone.
And then the police tell us this not happening.
I'm so fucking done with it. And then that stupid, retarded piece of shit with the beard and the fuck ice flag stood over me in the middle of the street and attacked me. I came very fucking close to washing his goddamn eyes out. I'm done right now.
So, do you have any video of the person that like this?
Yeah, it's all on live.
So you have a way that we can transfer that?
have to swipe it up. It's going to take a long time. You can send me another evidence thing. I got one today. Send me another one.
But if he told you the guy in the right hat attacked him, is that not good enough for probable cause to go and have that conversation? Holy shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is the optics I'm talking about. We're witnesses, and you want video. What, tell me, explain that to me, Sarge.
What's your question?
If there's people that are witnesses to the guy and what he's wearing, why does there need to be a video? Why isn't there an arrest?
It supports the witness statement.
Okay, so arrest, and then we can give you the support when we can cut and do all this until they run away.
Yeah. So you're telling his suspect, you can identify him?
Yeah, he said I can identify him. We have other people who are standing with him.
Well, why don't you come with me? You can identify the person that took his phone and damaged it. You have
No, the guy that attacked it with the fuck Trump hat on. I turned around and watched it.
Yeah, then just hold on a second. We'll get make an arrest.
That's great.
Someone attacked someone.
This is Chad Caton, the guy you saw in the interview earlier. I believe that's his voice that's talking to him right now.
He was attacked by the dude in the fuck Trump hat. And that's what, and then the phone and everything else went in the middle of that.
All right, hang tight for just a second. From just now the attack. Okay. Well, why don't we...
That's about as aggressive as you'll see anybody in the right act toward cops there, You just ask him, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? He's not getting in your face and yelling and screaming at you, but he's kind of wondering, if we're treating you nice, they're not treating you nice, why aren't you being a little more respectful, and fair? But anyway, is being good in the chat there, being good. Put a 1 in the chat if you're behaving, put a 2 in the chat if you're not behaving. I know that's a grifting thing just to get more people to chat in the chat, but it sometimes works. Let's see. Is this a different situation here? This is the same person, right? Is this the same lady from earlier? This is what you're talking about here, guys?
Facility on their bingo card. Literally, I just got attacked by 3 MAGA supporters, 2 of whom put their hands on me and actually hit me. These are men.
Here, guys. Let me know. On this one here, I gotta go. I'll be right back and everything. But 1's in the chat if you believe her as you're watching this. But 2's in the chat if you think she's not quite telling the whole truth. How about that? 1 if she's being totally honest and thorough in her thinking. 2 in the chat if you think she's a little bit losing it.
MAGA men outside of the Portland ICE facility attacking me for committing the crime of walking down the sidewalk wearing black because they thought I was Antifa. I'm literally wearing an anti-communist t-shirt. But they weren't paying attention to that because they're retards. I wish I could say I'm surprised by this situation, but I'm just not. The reality of my work is this. For the past 5 years, I have been researching the far left. I've been going undercover with the far left. I have gone undercover with Antifa on now many, many, many occasions just to show you what the far left is doing. And in the time that I've been researching the far left, I have been attacked by right-wingers and MAGA supporters way more than I've ever been attacked by the left. And that's reality, and people don't want to hear that, but that is the truth. I have been attacked, I have been defamed, I have been smeared, and now I have literally been physically assaulted by MAGA supporters outside of the Portland ICE facility because they thought I was Antifa, because I wear black. Well, guess what, retards? I go undercover with the far left. It benefits me to look like the far left. And they did this even though there were a whole bunch of people around them going, yo, you don't know who she is. Stop it. There were actually people that were trying to get them to stop, and they wouldn't stop because they're retarded. I have said repeatedly, the biggest challenge we have in defeating the far left is the right. Because the right cuts off their nose to spite their face all the time. I wish I could say I was surprised that it wasn't Antifa that attacked me outside the ICE facility in Portland. It was literally MAGA supporters who were literally wearing Antifa pins, who didn't stop to look at the fact that I'm wearing an anti-communist t-shirt, who didn't listen to the people around them who were trying to say, you don't know who she is, stop it, stop it, stop it, de-escalate. People were trying to stop them, and they still didn't listen. This is the reality that we are dealing with. So, yeah, I got attacked at the Portland ICE facility tonight, and it wasn't by the far left, it was by the right. And I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm just not. And it wasn't, and for people who don't know, like, so what happened was, essentially, there was an altercation at the Antifa, like, encampment outside the ICE facility. I ran over to video it. There wasn't really much going on. I turned around to walk down the sidewalk. I passed a MAGA supporter, and he started fucking screaming at me. I didn't touch him. I didn't do anything to him. He just started screaming at me because he wanted to provoke drama to start an altercation, because this is what's going, like, this is one of the things that's going on outside the ICE facilities, guys. Listen, Antifa's starting shit, and I don't want to diminish what Antifa's doing, because they're absolutely starting shit. They're trying to provoke stuff. That's absolutely going on. But MAGA people are also trying to provoke stuff. And tonight, one of the MAGA people saw me walking down the street, passed him on the sidewalk, and decided that he wanted to try to use me to provoke drama that he could use on the internet. There are all sorts of people doing this out there. And so, while I don't excuse Antifa, of course, and I think Antifa are absolutely the aggressors in the situation, tonight I was attacked by a MAGA supporter who wanted drama on the internet, and he thought he was getting one over on attacking the Antifa girl. Because he kept screaming, it's like, you look like Antifa, you look like Antifa. Well, I go undercover with Antifa, you fucking retard. So, I'm a sweaty mess, because I literally just got back, and I was like, you know, obviously I let him have it verbally. I didn't hit him or anything, obviously, but, like, I screamed at that guy. The other one ran away. The other guy that hit me ran away. There was one guy, though, that just kept going and going and going and going and going. And it's just like, you know what? This is typical. I have to deal with far more shit from the right than I do from the left. And that's always been the case. And isn't that sad? Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad that I literally spend my time undercover with the far left, infiltrating the far left, trying to teach people what the far left is doing? I've gotten attacked then by the left. And now we've actually reached the point of there being physical attacks by the right because they thought I was Antifa and they were just trying to start drama. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Let's see what I was listening to a little bit. I was just taking care of my other situations. Crybaby side. Are you on the? Oops, not that one there. I'm at this one. Are you thinking that she's the crybaby, or the person that was supposedly yelling at her was the crybaby? So the altercation, and the only person I saw supposing that was her, save the drama. That's sort of like my opinion. I didn't see the whole thing, but the part that I did see was like, calm down. He's asking you a question. Do you support abortion or something like that? Does that mean that he assumes that you're left or right? No, he's asking you a question. He might presume, but he won't. He did not assume. Blue recovery, thanks. Sounds like most of you guys think that she's kind of not quite all there or something like that. So thank you for your guys' opinions there. I appreciate it. Let's see if there's anything else worth watching here. You guys are awesome as a possum there. I don't. Not that I'm grifting, but some people, you know, they always like to check and see if there's super chats or something like that. And scrolling up, I don't see any of those super chat things that some people grift for. Okay, just double checking. That's not grifting. That's just checking at things. Okay. Oh, is this what this person here? It says anti-Antifa on it. Is he one of the people that she thinks I just got attacked by 3? Why does she need to call people names if they? The heck? Now, this guy was being cool last night here. He want to call the cops about somebody or whatever because people were sort of attacking him or something like that. I didn't see exactly what was going on there. This other guy here, I didn't see a whole lot of him last night, but looks like he's trying to make a point. You know, usually when people sort of hold up a finger, they're trying to make a point, right? but maybe he did more to hurt her feelings or something. I'm not sure exactly what was going on with that. F these people, seriously? F these people? Here's a better way you might be able to handle that. Like, I didn't agree with how these people behave toward me. If I see them again, I'll let them know my opinions of what they did. And if they have any questions of me, I'll freely answer them. That might have been kind of a better way to handle that as an adult. Just saying. I don't know why I have so much stuff of hers on here, but this is footage of the MAGA supporter hitting me tonight. I gave him the finger, and he started screaming at me for passing him on the sidewalk, and he hit me, and then tried to tell people I hit him to try have me arrested. Sam Turner took this video.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
From that point of view there, it's hard to see because the guy with the blue hat is kind of in the way, but you see her left arm? It looked like her left arm was kind of is up here. Okay, see where her left arm is right there? Skip ahead. Let's see here.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Look at her. Wasn't her left arm kind of high? She's the one wearing black. He's not wearing black. Anyway, it's only 2 seconds though. It's hard to tell much on that. Go back to the other stuff here. Whistle guy harassing you. This other thing here. Remember what was going on here later on? This is just him whistling and everything, but later on you see this guy getting in Nick Sorter's ears and Cam Higbee's, and then when Nick Sorter kind of tried to swipe the whistle away from him because it's piercing his ear and everything, and that's an ordinance thing that police are supposed to enforce. And then he said, "Oh, he hit me." Like, no, he protected his hearing from somebody who was breaking the local ordinance about blowing in people's ear. What's going on? How you doing, Scott? Nice to see you. My chat was being so good, and I don't think I had hardly any mods out there. Miss Jamie's there. Doing good too. Miss Jamie, I thought before you said you were BCP's wife, but you're not BCP's wife. But as long as you behave, you can keep your wrench there. But anyway, what else we got going on here? What else we got? You guys still doing good in the chat here? Mr. Bill, listed the whole thing. Oh, you did, Frank. I probably still have most of it down here. It's kind of full videos on Tommy's live at 3:21. Okay. Try to remind me to look at that later on here, but I just kind of going through my thing here. Tommy's video 3.21. Let's check and see what else we got on this lovely day of. Go back to my bookmarks here. Antifa here. Pam Hemphill, I guess is her name, but
Get to the. I seen a video of her barreling past the barricades on January 6th and running like a linebacker, trying to get to the fucking whatchamacallit, bro, on January 6th. That shit's funny, dude.
People are behind you. You're gonna stand there and let them trample you?
No, you were running out of excitement. You were having the time of your life. You weren't running like you were scared that they were going to run you over. You were running like, hey, let's go see what's inside this building. No, I've seen the video. It's pretty evident.
You can read minds then, too.
You want some pizza, Pam?
I just had some.
Are you hungry? Oh, you had some of my pizza that I gave them last night then? Yeah? Because we gave them a bunch of pizzas last night, too.
I said if it's from you, I'm not eating it.
It was from him because his people ordered it and Antifa picked it up. So yeah, it was from him.
The box hasn't been opened yet.
I've seen a video of her barreling past the.
Let's see. Does he have the video clip on this here? What was this thing here? Supposedly, is she in the front of this situation? Oh yeah, that's her right there. If she was, if assuming that's her, if she didn't want to kind of be into that or something like that, then she would have probably went to the side and then went back to the sidewalk, right? Oh, here's something here. I want to watch the rest of the video. Oh, that's I never saw that video before. That was interesting. Is the thought in the chat though that she was a Fed at this point here, or just kind of became a Fed after the fact? You think is the thing that Pam was a Fed at the beginning of this? You know, not working for the government, but sort of wanting to expose MAGA or something like that. Is that what the thought is at this point here, even at this stage? Or because you saw how she was like filming everybody there. She wasn't like trying to get into the Capitol. She was, as soon as she got past there, she showed them on video or something like that. You know, she wasn't showing the Capitol where her destination was. She was showing MAGA going past the cops. I'm not sure if she's childless or anything like that. I'm not sure about that. Here's the cops that were going by there. It's probably not worth much to see there, but they were on their bikes most of the day. Once in a while, you would see the cop cars or whatever come by just to have a little bit more of a presence, or if they needed to arrest someone. But for the most part, it was bike cops all day long. Which one's this one here? This guy does a good job here. Chad's giving him credit. This Costin, this guy here. So, I'm just going to give you guys his link here. Hold on. Yeah, so follow all the Camp Higbees and follow me, obviously. So give this guy a quick follow if you guys don't mind here, at least on Twitter. He's also a live streamer too, I believe. He hangs out with Higbee. So just give him a follow if you want to on Twitter. But anyway, he got some good clips here.
This is the future though. These young guys like Kabaski, I've been watching this kid, man, kept crushing it. This is the future. Get your camera and go out and stand in the breach.
I will fuck your ass up! I will fuck your ass up!
Richard. Everybody knows him by his voice. Don't even need to see his face. Just know him by his voice.
I will fuck your ass up! I will fuck you up!
Can't look at me, baby. I guess I can't. I was trying to make it large. No audio on this one, I don't think.
This is the real protest. We hate Tommy. We hate Tommy. That's the protest we got going down here.
Stick it in real nice and deep like.
Y'all can see.
Stick it in nice and deep like.
There's not a single soul down there. They are all up here.
You're just.
This is all of the food and drinks that we have been sent today by everybody's viewers.
Isn't that kind of a cool thing, though?
They're sending supply
People ordering 7-Eleven and everything for people that are down there at night. That is so cool. When I go down there, you guys, I'm not going to grift for you guys to send me anything down there or anything like that. Okay. Not that these guys were grifting or anything like that, but I'm usually only down there for like 2.5 hours, and I go get my Taco Bell afterwards or something like that. Oh, Miss Jamie, is that the consensus? Do you think that she's never been a conservative? That even at January 6th, she was kind of on the other side, just kind of pretending? That's based on that video I just saw earlier and everything. That's it. I mean, she could still be MAGA and say, "Look at all my friends; they're breaking through to or something like that. But and then also you notice how the cops, the Capitol Police, were kind of pretty friendly to her there, or something like that. Maybe it's friendly because she's an old lady, but I'm guessing they're kind of friendly for other reasons. Possibly. Let's go check and see what else you got. You guys are awesome to still be hanging out here with me. I appreciate it. And remember that Mr. Bill's sidewalks, okay? Tommy can have the streets, but Mr. Bill, when he's there, Mr. Bill's sidewalks. Some of you guys, and then somebody said, no, then there's BCP sidewalks. Like, no, if I don't get the sidewalks and I don't get the streets, can I at least have those rocks? Remember those rocks that were over there across the way? Give me the rock area, okay? I prefer the sidewalks, but at least the rocks.
Kill me.
Get the fuck out of my
You're
face,
gonna
bitch.
kill me.
Get the fuck out of my face.
You're
I'll
gonna
fuck
kill
you
me?
up.
You're gonna fuck
I
me
will
up?
fuck you up.
What are you reaching
Why
for?
put your hand in your pocket,
What are you reaching for?
pussy? You gonna pepper spray me? You little fucking bitch. You fucking
You just threatened to kill me. You just threatened to kill me.
So why wouldn't he sort of get someone to protect him with? Like, this guy just is 2 feet away from me and he just threatened to unalive a person. Like, I'd want to sort of have a little bit of protection at that time too.
Get the fuck out of my face. Don't ever fucking come up to me.
You just threatened to kill me.
Get the fuck out of my face.
This guy just said he was gonna kill me.
Charlie Kirk Jr. You want to be second? You want to be Charlie Kirk number 2? Is that
Oh, there's another threat right there.
what you aspire to be? You want to say hi to your boy? You love Charlie Kirk so much. Why don't you say hi to him? He's waiting for you, bitch. He wants to say hi to you.
Listen to that voice. I know it's sort of muffled, because of the mask or something like that. But does that sound like a 20-plus voice, maybe 30-plus type voice? Not just a, young kid or something like that? Sounds like a 25-plus voice. Just guessing.
Whoa, you're gonna kill me.
Get the fuck out of my
You're
face,
gonna
bitch.
kill me.
Get the fuck out of my.
Make sure you guys follow me on other platforms if you want to, because this video probably won't stay up or anything like that,
I have like something sharp sometime after that.
Can you explain what happened?
But Katie Davis was over there too. Remember this situation here when what's his name or handle or something like that? Ulrich or something like that. Anyway, again, he's kind of Cam's bodyguard, it seems like. But anyway, he got hit by that thing, or the asp or whatever BCP called it, over there as he was simply trying to walk down the sidewalk after asking them 3 times. Ryan, yes, thank you. Ryan, yeah, actually, I think that's how you spell it there. But yeah, Ryan, that's who I was thinking of. But yeah, he was just trying to walk down there, and then as he's walking down there, on his right hand side, there was a guy that took out a sort of a thing there and hit him as he was going down there, rather than just do what the other Antifa were doing, which was still stupid, which stand in his way or something like that. If you wanted to try that, and then you could have tried to tell the cops that he ran you over. But when you resort to violence, then you get in trouble.
Yeah, someone like pulled out. I don't know if it was a knife. It was like a shank or something. And I asked kindly 3-4 times to come, to move out of the way. I don't know if it was a knife or a shank or something.
And then what happened?
And then they kind of just pushed me out onto the street.
Ryan, how did the initiation of the scuffle begin?
I would say, hey, please move. I said gently 3 or 4 times, please move. And then one of them came to the side by the medic, the little, the coolers, and they had that shank, and that's when and then they pushed me forward from some behind.
And at this point here, you see, I think Cam Higbee is showing him a video of what was going on. Earlier, it was Nick Swarter that was showing him a video of what was going on there. But right there, you see Cam sort of explaining things.
Engineers from Intel that can't install their fucking washer and dryer, so that doesn't mean shit, bitch. What the fuck does your washer and dryer have to do with computer integration? Dumb fucker. It's different discipline.
I did see that. I don't think I ever saw that angle there. Whoever had that angle, was that Katie? That was Katie on that one. Okay. I had to watch the beginning of that just real slowly here. Do I put it into slow mode over here? Playback speed 0.5. Walking through there. Yeah, he couldn't even get out of there. And then see, they're just pushing him, and then she might have got some video of the attack there too. Yeah, they're awesome to still be hanging out there with me. And if you guys want me to, after I'm done here, I'll set up a raid of anybody who's down there. Let me know if there is anybody live down there, preferably right-leaning. Sorry about that there. Oh, I got a few more subscribers today. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Trying to get up to 4,000. If you wanted to share it out, you could, but that would be a grifting thing to say, so I won't say that. Just getting it ready so I can set up a raid if I needed to. How's that poll going, guys? Oh, we're still at about 63% say that you guys are going to have fun this weekend. Nice. How much fun are you going to have? Redirect. Trying to see who's. My buddies are live out there right now. No. Right now, I don't know who I would send you to. Some sort of a guy who does open panels or something like that. I don't see any live streamers live right now, so that's why you guys are all watching me. Thank you so much. Back into this. I think we already saw that. Let's see what's happening now. Chaos, 13 hours ago. So, like I said, some of these videos I didn't pre-watch, so they're just kind of silly videos somebody put out, posted. Oh, yeah, there's a taser situation or something like that. Some guy sort of accidentally had his taser. One of the guys that one lady accused of hitting him or something like that. In that situation there, when the guy was here and the cop was talking to him, the cop probably just said, be careful with your taser, you're not against the law, just kind of watch what you do, don't start fights, and then walked away. So sometimes the cops do smart things. There's BCP. This is one I like to comment on bad streaming techniques or whatever. When you have your phone in your hand or whatever, you got to move it extra slowly if it's not on a gimbal. If it's on a gimbal, at least it's kind of smooth as you're moving it. But if you're only holding it in your hand or on a selfie stick, you got to be smooth movements. Otherwise, you get stuff like this, and nobody can see what's going on here. Not that I'm saying I'm the perfect streamer, but it's nobody wants to see this all the time, Ooh, then they get dizzy and. What's going on here? Ground zero on this one here. I'm not sure what ground zero is or what way they lean here, but I saw that they followed 29 of the same people I follow, so. This is Jeremy Wayne, right-wing nice guy or whatever. I've seen him since 2020 or before and everything there, but they kept trying to blame him for assault and things like that when he was simply defending himself. Guy in the yellow shirt.
get shit. He just pushed into me. Let's have a conversation. He just pushed into me. He just pushed into me. He just pushed into me trying to start a fight. I wanted to arrest him for assault. He just pushed into me trying to start a fight. I pushed him back. That's assault. That's third degree assault. That is third degree assault pushing into me like that. Third degree assault? Third degree assault. Look up the ORS. That's third degree assault. Look it up.
Who's this guy? You guys know who this guy is? He's been there also. I'm not sure he's a live streamer, but he's a definitely communist level thinking skills or something like that. I don't know. He's just always tries to start something with anybody and gets it in people's faces and is more overweight than me. I don't know. Street Zany, something like that. Yeah, he hangs out with Antifa. Oh, that's where I've seen him before. Yes. I see you're saying that thing. That's where I saw him the other day. He was trying to defend her honor or something like that.
You don't have an injury that corresponds with it.
I never even.
Not that she has much honor, in my opinion, but.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. I've got the ORS right here if you want to look at it.
Look it up and read it to yourself. I know what it says.
Evidently, you fucking don't.
Again, notice how you didn't see Jeremy yell at the cops or cuss at them, but these guys here, even the normies or whatever, if you would call guys that are unmasked and not wearing all black, normies, yeah, did he just prove your point there?
Sorry, it's not third degree assault.
It is fucking third degree assault. It's not battery. Battery requires the actual physical violence. Yes, you do.
No, we do not.
You're trying to tell a cop the laws, bro? Yeah, I am, because I fucking know there's a difference. You know everything. You already told us. It's fine.
Then what? If that's assault there, then you definitely would have to know the rule about that guy that was whistling in the guy's ear earlier. What level of assault was that? Somebody? What level of assault was that? And should he have, Nick Sorter and Cam Higbee, been able to press charges at that time with that whistle right in their ear? Mr. Law and Order?
We get it. You're the
smartest, hardest
person to ever live. I have. That's why I looked up the shit that Tommy does with the stroke down here. I get it. I'm from this state. I know the law.
But we don't have that in
reality.
You might be from here, but you don't have much experience when it comes to this state.
My entire fucking family's law enforcement.
My family's law enforcement. My family's law enforcement. In certain places, certain ordinances follow that. But in other places, other cities, on a city street, guess what? Different laws, different places. How hard is this to understand?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your family is not you. Oh, God. My family's a pilot. I can't fly planes.
Just go read it.
What's the matter? You guys are afraid of me reading it right in front of you so that we actually have to do shit?
You look up the degree assault. Google AI.
No, I looked up the ORSs, you dumb fuck.
Dude, you're disrespectful. You're so rude to people. You don't need to talk to people like that.
Fuck on off, little Nazi cunt.
You're a terrible person.
Fuck on off, little
You're
Nazi
very
cunt.
rude. You're
Okay.
disrespectful.
Listen,
you shouldn't
Nazi
even come
cunt.
out
Fuck
here with the
on
way that you
off.
speak to people.
Fuck on off.
No, people
Get
like
out of my
you
fucking face,
should
little
not be
Nazi
out
cunt.
here.
Fuck.
Based on his analysis of assault, would him doing this right to her face there, he's not touching her, but he's kind of waving toward her, would that be considered assault in his mind?
On off, little Nazi cunt. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, there's less here than there was.
Narcissist, I guess that's one word for it. It's crazy, these people. I'm not sure. Was that Ground Zero? I think we already saw this one. Yeah, we already saw this one here. Sometimes I just double did it there, so I'm scared of those. Saw that one. This is earlier in the day here.
Filming children. Stop filming children.
Sorry if I lost audience there with that yuckiness in your face.
Don't.
Sorry to get that all together, but seeing that face right in my face was just, scary.
children. Okay, everybody.
And that's when Cam got assaulted because he was trying to understand why people would bring children to a protest like that. Wild behavior. My guess, if you have any kind of an excuse or something like that, like single parent, nowhere else to go, some silly reason like that, but that's not even a good reason, you know. What's going on with this situation here? It's Mary, Tommy fan here of some sort.
So that's going to be really like, you're really going to be at a knife's edge there. And I think you're used to operating in some gray area. So have you read our bias crime 2 statute in Oregon? I'd recommend like look it up yourself. It's called bias crime 2nd degree. It's a pretty broad statute, and it includes portions about intimidating people based on their like gender.
But they can burn the American flag, right?
Well,
yeah, bias crime, guys. Bias crime now is the thing. You would think it would be a thing you would see in other countries, UK and France, Germany. You know, if you can't sort of insult certain people based on their national origin or something like that. But let's hear what that guy said again.
Recommend like look it up yourself. It's called bias crime 2nd degree. It's a pretty broad statute, and it includes portions about intimidating people based on their like gender.
But they can burn.
Base. What I would have done if I was Tommy is like, give me more information about this. Like, what other kinds of bias? You know, is it just about gender or something else? You know, is it also about your political position? If somebody insults me because of my political position or view on certain things, and then insults you, is that part of this bias thing?
Burn the American flag, right?
Well, we don't support them burning the American flag.
For me to burn my own property?
Anyway, I'm just trying to keep you safe, and I don't want as a police officer to tell you that's like 100% A-okay, hunky-dory, and then somebody else tries to examine that. That might be a bias crime too, like...
All right.
Man,
all right,
like,
well, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to jail.
Right, I wish I could give you like a super cement, like black and white answer on that. But the reality is that statute is pretty new. And to be honest with you, a lot of law enforcement officers here are still learning how to navigate that statute.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to be caught in the crosshairs of that. I would feel terrible if you were caught in the crosshairs of that.
All right.
But that being said, as an individual, I 100% see where your head's at.
Yeah.
Like, they're burning American flag, why can't I burn a flag?
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you there was a super easy answer to this.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, like I said, you are super comfortable with like pushing like the boundaries with people.
Yeah.
You clearly like, and I think that's obviously going to bring a lot of heated attention towards you if you're burning an LGBTQIA2S plus.
Just like they do when they burn the American flag.
He knew the whole thing.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would advise them not to do that for that reason as well. Like if one of them asked me, hey, can I come here and burn an American flag? I would tell them, oh, just on the sidewalk, that's what they're saying. But anyways, if somebody came up to me on that side and said, hey, can I burn an American flag? I wouldn't be saying go for it. I'd be saying, no, don't do that.
Yeah, because there's... Yeah.
Because there's federal statutes you might be playing with. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm aware that there's been movement in the federal government around the way they feel about, is that like a terroristic type thing if you're burning an American flag?
Yeah, no, it's causing riot, yeah.
We just work in our municipal laws, right? So
yeah. All right.
I would tell them the same thing, like, hey, you might be bordering on like some federal legal issues if you're burning an American flag. I would tell them not to do it.
Yeah.
So, but again, I have to navigate my own municipal laws. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can sort of get where he's coming from there. As a Portland police officer, he has to focus on the bias laws or whatever. At that point there, he can't focus for some reason. You know, it's a federal crime, and you know, you see somebody breaking a federal crime, it's kind of obvious that's or executive order about burning a flag in order to start a riot, that kind of stuff. Like, you might sort of look into that. At least turn on your camera.
Yeah, I do. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Have I answered all your questions?
Yep, you're great.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you have a question like that, feel free to come ask me, Tommy.
All right.
You guys already saw the situation there, but yeah, they added a little bit more fuel to the fire there, so to speak, right? Who's this lady?
Good thing. We got to send them all back. We got to send them all back.
Don't touch me, bitch.
Don't touch shit. Don't touch anybody. You're gonna get hurt. Don't do that. I don't want to see that happen.
Don't touch people. Hey, did you know liberal?
What on that one there, guys? I know everybody's kind of emotional and charged in those situations there, but let's say if it wasn't in a really charged environment at that time there, would that touching that she just did there be too big a deal? Watch what she does here. Just kind of walks over, just tries to move a guy's arm around so she can see something. You know, you definitely don't want to do that in a charged type environment here. But if it was just kind of at a concert or something like that, would this be an okay touch?
Don't touch anybody.
We got to send them all back. We got to send them all back.
Don't touch me, bitch.
Don't touch shit.
Yeah, it was kind of an aggressive touch. You saw that the guy was holding a camera and she was touching that area of the arm right below the camera. Yeah, that's probably not good.
Liberal white women like you are death to this country.
We have non-binary hands. You can't touch our shit.
Old white liberal women like you are the death of our country. Actually, all liberal white women like you are the death of our country.
That would be assault.
Something when I told me, just kind of there's certain extremes in what he says there. Like the cop was saying, is like you touch the edge there, buddy.
And he said Portland's under attack.
It is.
It is.
I'm gonna go and film and show
Cool,
this is not a safe city. This is not a safe city.
Okay, well,
your father's.
You guys can gaslight all you want.
And it's sad.
Let's go! I love you, bro.
White GMC truck. Yep.
I think you're a lefty, a lunatic left woman.
I tried to lower some of them.
Yeah, you can't touch people's stuff.
Don't touch.
You walked up to the light. You walked up to his camera.
I mean, you look like you're old enough that you should know that.
I just wanted a picture of this.
We get the pictures of everybody.
We'll get it in a way without touching him.
Antifa.
Okay, see, this is what's wrong with everybody in this city. These are the type of people, liberal white women. Portland is overrun with these lonely white
women. Good clip, whoever clipped that there. Money person clipped that there. She from the Northwest. I'll give her a follow. Sometimes I don't want to follow too many people and it clutters up my Twitter with stuff. This is Cam Higby did a clip of some of his stuff here. Here's the noisy woman right here that's got that sign up there, and then on the other side over there, I think is the assailant that had the asp on him over there as Ryan was trying to walk through here. So he's already got one, technically her, she's kind of in the way, 2, 3, 4, 5 people potentially in the way as he's walking the sidewalk here.
Stop it. Dude, that was a great attempt from some Antifa.
You want them any kind, bitch? I'll fucking I'm not even talking to you, Richard. Shut the fuck up.
They know a fascist when they see one.
Get out of here, bitch. I'll fuck you up. I will fuck your ass up. I'll slam your head in the pavement. I will.
It's like, I hear that in the left ear, and it's giving me a left brain ache hearing Richard like that.
Fuck you up! I will fuck your ass up!
Who's Richard fucking up this time?
I think it's the same guy.
No.
We go where we want.
Cam made a slight mistake there, you know. I won't say a rookie mistake, but Richard yelling and screaming and nonsense, you know, not that big a thing to be pointing at right there. This camera, in my opinion, you know, every his own thing. You might have thought it was more of a danger to his left there, so he put his camera there, but I would have kept the camera right here. You've got 4 black right there with somebody who really wants to be able to walk the sidewalk in a tense situation, you keep the camera there. But that's a tiny little criticism. But guess what? People on the right, they can take criticism. And he might have had another camera on his chest also that was looking forward to. I'm not sure. Let's see what else we got here. I think we already saw this. What it does is trying to play it.
Fuck you, I ain't walk the fuck down to your family. You ain't my fuck down to your family. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my fucking daddy. Would have been your daddy, but don't be over the family.
Yeah, we already saw that. Was us and Katie was interviewing him. Fist bumps. It might be interesting. Calling somebody a name like that for no reason. I thought you guys were tolerant, left. I thought they were tolerant, guys. Don't be a good rule. Don't be a Richard. Don't be a Richard. You guys know what the other name for Richard is, right?
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Keep doing what you do. I like this guy. He's big. Heck yeah. Huh? No, that's not what I want to talk about right now, man. I want to talk about how these people are keeping our children safe. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, at the time, there was quite a few cameras there. BCP was right behind him, and things like that. It's always easier to think of things in retrospect. You know, where should I have had my camera? What should I have done in a certain situation like that, where you know later on the cops are going to want video evidence because they're Antifa won't be honest or anything like that. So it's like, you know, if I was there, I would have tried to stand behind where BCP was to get kind of a fuller look at what was going on. You know, maybe not have been that detailed, but just kind of give a more of a fuller look of everybody involved if I could have.
If you want to talk about that, we can.
I think that they should only get criminals, only sex traffickers, only drug traffickers.
That's what they're doing.
No, they're actually going after migrants in the fields too. And you're not saying nothing about that. Keeping it one side.
If they illegally came here, they're still criminals.
It's not fair because these guys are here every night, so they're not out there catching anybody. So you can't yell at them directly.
This was like the night after the FBI just reported that they've got like 40 criminal, besides across the border, aliens in the Portland area. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
They're still protecting us. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Yes, sir. I love it, man. I love it.
Just younger, sillier people out here. And there's the old people out there also, but just people that want to sort of feel special, that they have a cause, you know, that they're young or something like that. Their parents didn't teach them that, you know, your cause should be you, yourself, your family, your God kind of thing, you know, that kind of stuff should be your main cause at your age, you know. As you get older and everything like that, you can develop a cause and things like that. But when you're 18, 19, you know, your cause should be growing up. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome as a possum. I mean, not that I'm grifting, but since you guys want to call me a grifter and all this stuff once in a while, not all you guys, some of you guys think I'm a big time grifter guy or something like that. So I'm going to check and see how many likes I'm at. Okay, here. So since I'm no grifter guy, I want to see how many likes I'm at. You guys can tell me also if you want to, but it takes me a little while to hit the refresh button on this thing here. 127 of those thumbs up things. It doesn't tell me how many of the thumbs down things, but I'm glad I'm at 127 of those thumbs up things. You know, if I was a grifter, I would say, why can't we hit 150 of those thumbs up things? But I'm not a grifter, so I won't say that. Okay, done with that one. We're getting through this. Oh, did I get through all of it? I did. Let me just go see if there was anything else recently that was up there. Because other than that, I get down to the newsy stuff or something like that. So let me scroll down here, see if there's anything non-newsy. We already saw this one here. Related to last night or anything like that. See if there's any kind of news or something like that. Was this last night here? There's a different camera angle here from this situation.
Remember that? Remember when we were like, if you touch me, I'll fuck you up? Remember that?
That's why you're too far.
You remember that?
Yeah, touch me now.
Touch me. Right in front of the cop. Just fuck it, dude. You know, it's crazy. It's incredible how weak you guys are. How weak you guys are. It's just fucking like crazy. You would fuck me up. I know. You're a scary dude. So scary.
It's like, what is it? What is he hiding? You know, it's got the Antifa on the face and his eyes are the only things that's showing. What are you afraid to show, buddy? You know, don't want your mommy and daddy to see you there so they take you off their trust fund or something.
So scary, aren't you?
It is a little bit. Good for you, Jeremy. You're not a pussy like them.
Walking into a mask.
Oh, now I know who Ground Zero is. Yeah, she was, I forget her name. It might be Haley also, but a different Haley than the other one you know of. But she used to be out there doing a lot of kind of reporting on Antifa and things like that. So she's got a new channel, I guess, out there.
You're talking into a fucking mask.
If you're such a tough guy, how come you put your fucking hands in your pockets every time you come up to me?
I can't put my hands in my pocket?
Yeah, because you have your fucking pepper spray, because you're a pussy. You won't put it with your fucking hands.
I don't got pepper spray. I punch. I punch. So I don't spray.
Don't let me catch you.
Don't let you catch me. I know. You're so scary, little guy.
Away from your fucking...
I know, little guy. Your little scrawny arms.
Yeah, come on now. He just said he fucked my dead mom. So don't talk to me.
Calm down. That guy did get a little bit aggressive in some of his language, but let's see if it was deserved here.
About that shit, you dumb bitch.
Oh my gosh, everybody. At least we're not using Excuse me. I'm like, everybody's so...
Got a little crazy at certain times there last night, it looks like. Let's see what else there might have been going on here. Oh, here's a picture here. I think that's from BCP's feed. But the cam was down right there. Should go back into BCP's feed to see exactly what was going on there. But he went down, crushed his phone by this time here probably. And what's this flag doing over here? Ryan was right there. I can't see what else is going on, but anyway. Andy No took some footage here. We already saw that footage there. Who do you got that from? Katie. Okay. We already saw that one. We saw that one. I don't know if we saw this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna put yourself on the line to be arrested. You should come.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, we saw that one there when the guy went after the person that put an umbrella in the police's face, and then the police didn't do anything. I think we saw most of this content there. Somebody wanted me to see Tommy's footage from last night at 4:30 or something like that. Is that person still in the chat? I'll go back and see if we can find Tommy's footage real quick of conversation he had or something like that. What was it that we were going to look at? So, it's Tommy boy. Oops. I'm almost done here, guys. Almost done here. So you can see Tommy boy. This one here. It's when he was on Twitter, so hopefully he kept his Twitter page up here. Will be under his media, I think. Just under his posts, I guess. that one. Here it is. What time period? What time stamp was that? 3 minutes and 21 seconds. You're saying, or?
Hey, you better stay away from those butter knives.
3 hours and 21 minutes.
Hey, butter.
I think you meant 3 hours and 21 minutes. So find that one. 3 hours and 21 minutes.
Donald. Where's Mattress Mindy at?
3 hours, 21. Okay, there we go. Thank you. JM.
Yeah, it's the one with the taser.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at here? I'm trying to remember what the situation was all about here.
Oh, you accidentally
Yeah,
hit the button. It doesn't bug me the way you think it does, buddy.
Strobing can kind of cause people sort of situations. So if you guys have a situation where strobing lights or whatever, turn your face away. Just see, I care about you guys. I care about your situation. So make sure you turn your face away if you don't like the strobing effect.
I'm backing these motherfuckers up off me. You got bigger hands than your buddy there.
How about you just back away a little
You're lucky I don't have my laser, bitch.
Oh, you lucky I don't have my laser.
There's the guy that got arrested last night right there.
Oh, you're big spit boy. What are you doing?
I've seen him. He's been down there all day, all these things or whatever. And, he's the other day when I was down there, whatever, he was asking everybody around or whatever, what do you think of this? Trying to find MAGA people out there, There's a certain way you can ask people their opinion, and he was asking it as trying to expose people at that point. There's a guy in a American flag hat or something like that might have leaned right or whatever. He was trying to get him to say something like that. And the guy was just kind of watching there. Was he one of those? I think from what I understand, I'm just guessing, there's a van that's parked down the street not too far from ICE. They're kind of a Volkswagen van, I think somebody said that was his van. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're too afraid to show your face, so I wouldn't talk, bitch. You're too afraid.
You know what was missing last night, though? Maybe not missing completely, but green hats.
Dude, that shit is ugly as fuck, bro.
I might see one green hat in the background there, but there were not a whole lot of green hats.
Oh, ugly as fuck. You are ugly as fuck. You are ugly, motherfucker. Ugly. You ain't gonna do.
I wonder if the lack of green hats has something to do with the Pam Bondi or something like that. I'm guessing the lack of green hats has something to do with Pam Bondi and following the money and things like that. Just a guess.
You ain't gonna do shit. Ugly.
Trailer park boy.
Hey, your mom didn't think I was trailer park boy.
What were we watching? I'm trying to remember why we were watching this part here. I don't like that loud music. Is there anything else that we missed out of this part of this Tommy stream here? It always does that for a while for some reason. Anyway, I don't think we missed much there, but thanks for the heads up on that one. Let me see if I can find you something else to do here. Actually, let me play some music here. You guys didn't do it. Thank you, PharmaCat, for the donations earlier. Here, I'll do a short song for you. We'll play a song here on Suno here that I made the other day here. If you guys like to hear a little song here. But since you guys didn't want to help my singing career out by doing donations, not that I'm grifting, but it's okay there. No problem. At least you don't have to help my gas money since I didn't drive. But anyway, we're going to try to find Proud to be a Boomer. We probably have a few boomers in the chat. Should we do the Proud to be a Boomer song? That's what we'll do, is the Proud to be a Boomer here. Is that a good one? Let's try that one here. All right. You guys like this song? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you don't like this song.
Fine. They're deporting illegals.
That crazy voice.
She pours the tea like it's high class gold, but the vibe, yeah, it's getting cold. Her charm's a trap, her laugh's an airplane nice, or you're her next regret. She's got a smile that's sharp as
I'm over here to support ICE.
Wait, this is the wrong song. Sorry.
Remember when the jukebox sang?
There we go.
Danced till the lights went dim. The streets were safe, the air was clean, the world didn't feel so.
If Cat's in the chat, I didn't mean to play that other song. I button or whatever went on place whatever. This is the song I meant to play here.
A nickel bought a soda, a dime a dream. Now the past feels far like a rushing stream. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
Put a 1 in the chat if the song applies to you. Put a 2 in the chat if you think other people think the song applies to them. Does that make sense? Put 1 in the chat if you agree that you fall under this kind of category. Put 2 in the chat if other people think you belong in this category.
We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands. Watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans. Now the world spins faster, like a wild parade, but my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine.
And also, just FYI, not a grifting thing, just letting you know, my subscriber count says I'm at 3,847. 3,847. Just for math's sake, that's three away from 3,850. Not grifting, just informing.
Like I always do. Now the surf guitar's a call from the past, riding waves of time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold. Phil cries out, young hearts turn old. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do.
That was a cool song, wasn't it? You guys like that song? Still trying to find a good person to raid here, but there's nobody live on the streets out there that I follow anyway, or that follows me back, so I can raid them. I got a few people on here that are made by Jim Bob and some other conservative commentators. I'm going to send you to this guy named Orthodox Guy. He's trying to get monetized, things like that. Has some kind of different opinions on right-wing stuff, left-wing stuff. Usually does these little panel things. So if you guys don't mind, if you're bored enough, give him a subscribe and a like over there. I'd appreciate it. And tell him to be nice to Mr. Bill, okay? Sometimes he's not too nice to me or something like that. So if you do go over there, please tell him to try to be nicer to Mr. Bill, okay? give this raid in a little while. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll try to do another stream tonight or restream or something like that. But you guys will probably be watching all the craziness down there. Let me double check and see if you guys saw any lives that I'm missing or anything like that. I can put a link to a live down there if you see a live that's happening in Chicago or something like that. But not even Portland Andy is on that I could see. Oh yeah, you saw that. Yeah, I saw that. You did a good job helping out last night. Yeah, definitely follow BCP if you guys aren't already out there. Black Conservative Preacher, but you'll see him on different platforms out there. Should I give you a link to his channel before I go or not? Should I be nice and do that? Even though he doesn't usually shout me out in his channel, not that I'm crying about it or anything like that. I'm just saying. Oh, BCP is live. Okay, so good. That's what's going on there. Okay, so what we're going to do then is half of you guys will probably go watch BCP that's probably live down there right now. Yes, he's at the ICE building out there. So I'm going to, that's where some of you guys probably already went to already. So let me put this link in the chat here for you here. And then if you don't want to watch what's going on down there, then you're going to get sent to another channel. Actually, I just saw Lower Class was live. Let me see if I can send you to him instead of Orthodox Guy. He's live. Let me check and see if this other person is live. It allows me to redirect here. Add a redirect here. Come on. Go to Lower Class. Let me send you to, there's a channel called Lower Class if you guys want to check that out. I want to link it there. So I'm just going to, you guys end up going to Orthodox Guy just because I can't seem to send you how to Lower Class is another option. But anyway, that's the one there. And tell him when you go over there, if you don't mind, to be nice to Mr. Bill. Okay. But also tell the same thing to BCP though. If you hit the link and go to BCP, tell him to be nice to Mr. Bill also. So not that I need people to be nice to me, but people should always be nice and nice to their friends. I'm friendly to everybody, right? Anyway, I'm talking too much. So I'm gonna give you one last song here. Should I give you a song or just have you go bye-bye? How many people are watching? 77 people are watching. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, guys. And if just in case you're curious, somebody was curious earlier if I was still at that number of subscribers. Not that I'm grifting. Yes, I'm still at that 3,847 subscribers, which is okay. This guy in the screen looks kind of a little upset about something. But anyway, it's okay. Maybe we'll get a little 3 more some other time. Thank you for following. Don't forget to hit that notification bell at the bottom there. I'm going to make myself bigger so you can see where I'm pointing. Over here, a notification bell says all notifications. Always click that notification bell, please. There's a like button. If you haven't hit that like button, not drifting, just letting you guys be nice to me. Give me your chance to be nice to me. If you want to be nice to me, you'll hit the like button once or 3 times, not twice. And then the other buttons over on the other side over there, gold buttons or whatever, super chat buttons. I don't know what they are. Anyway, that guy looks very agitated on the screen. Anyway, go check out BCP. Tell him Mr. Bill, be nice to Mr. Bill. And Orthodox Guy, tell him to be nice and give him a subscribe and a like. Both subscribes and likes. Anyway, I'm talking too much. God bless. I will see you later, guys. Thank you so much. Should I end it with a song or something like that? No, let's do it with a song here. Thank you so much. Goes to Orthodox Guy. I said to be nice. Thank you. Or BCP also. I'll join Orthodox Guy for a second and then go to BCP.